My beloved child, listen carefully, for I am speaking directly to your heart now. You have been carrying questions that echo through the chambers of your soul, questions about love, about destiny, and about why the one who loves you cannot seem to walk toward you freely. You have felt the pull between heaven and silence, between his heart that longs for you and the fears that chain him to someone he no longer truly belongs to. But today, I want to open your eyes. I want to reveal what you could not see, what your spirit has been trying to whisper to you in the quiet moments when your heart aches the most. He loves you. He has always loved you. His heart was awakened when he met you, not by accident, but by divine appointment. You were the mirror of his soul, the one whose energy stirred his sleeping heart, the one who reminded him of who he truly is. When I brought you into his path, it was not to confuse him, but to awaken him. It was to show him what real love feels like, love that transcends flesh, love that pulls from the soul, love that feels like home. Yet even now, he stands between love and fear, between light and shadows, afraid to let go of what is comfortable, even though it no longer gives him peace. You see, my child, there are times when a soul becomes bound by attachment, not love, but fear disguised as loyalty, guilt disguised as duty. He has become trapped in something that once felt right but has turned into a prison of his own making. He feels obligated to stay, to hold on, to fix what was never his to heal. He fears the pain that letting go will cause, both to others and to himself. He fears judgment, loss, the unknown. But deep within him, there is a cry that grows louder each day, a cry that calls out for you, for peace, for freedom. I have seen his tears when no one was watching. I have seen him look at your name, your picture, your memory, with eyes that ache to reach out but hands that refuse to move. I have watched him write messages he never sends, whisper prayers he never admits, and ask me why his heart cannot find rest. He hides behind silence, thinking it protects you from confusion, but in truth, his silence only exposes his turmoil. You are not crazy for feeling his energy still reaching out to you. His spirit has not released you, even if his words have. You, my beloved, have felt his pull even when he is far away. You sense his thoughts, his emotions, his restless energy that seeks your light. Sometimes it feels like he is right beside you even though he's not there. That's because the bond between you is not physical alone, it is spiritual. I wove threads of destiny between your souls long before your first meeting in this lifetime. You recognized each other instantly because your spirits knew each other long ago. But with such connection comes testing. For true divine love is never about possession, it is about purification. Right now, he is in the middle of that purification. He is being confronted by everything he tried to avoid, his fears, his patterns, his past choices. I am shaking his foundation not to destroy him, but to free him. The reason you feel so much pressure in your spirit is because the spiritual tension between you is building toward transformation. The old must fall apart before the new can rise. The false comfort he clings to is crumbling, though he cannot see it yet. He is afraid of the collapse, but I tell you, my child, it is through that collapse that he will be reborn. Do not think he does not love you because he stays silent. His silence is not rejection, it is confusion. He is wrestling with his conscience, with his loyalty, with the fear of hurting others, and with the fear of being unworthy of the love you offer. He knows your heart is pure. He knows you are different. And because of that, he feels unprepared, as though standing in front of something sacred he cannot yet touch. But I am working behind the scenes. I am rearranging his life, removing what was never meant to stay. Every delay is divine timing, every silence is a moment of divine rearrangement. You have been asking me, God, if he loves me, why can't he come? My child, because he must heal before he holds you. You cannot build a divine union on broken foundations. If he came to you now, he would bring his fears, his confusion, his guilt, and it would wound you. That is not what I want for you. I want him to come whole, ready, free, capable of giving love that is not tainted by fear. So I am allowing the process to stretch him, to break him, to humble him, until he surrenders to me. Do not chase him in this season. Your love already reached him, your silence speaks louder than any words. Your energy continues to awaken him, even when you say nothing. Be still, for I am fighting this battle on your behalf. There will come a moment, soon, when the truth will no longer be hidden. He will no longer be able to pretend. He will feel compelled to speak, to reach out, to confess what he has kept buried for so long. And when that moment comes, you will recognize that it was never distance that separated you, it was divine timing. I see how tired you are. You have cried in silence, asking me, why did you show me love only to take it away? But I did not take it away, my beloved, I am protecting it. I am keeping it safe until both hearts are ready. I am teaching you to love without attachment, to stand without fear, to trust me even when you do not understand. For when love is divine, it must go through fire. Fire refines gold, it does not destroy it. He too is learning. He is beginning to realize that the love he holds elsewhere is built on dependency, not connection. He feels the absence of true joy, and it unsettles him. That emptiness is me calling him out of illusion. The conversations that once comforted him now feel hollow. The laughter he shares with others now feels rehearsed. That is how I awaken a sleeping heart, by removing the false comfort of illusions. He is awakening slowly, painfully, beautifully. You must remember this, I have not forgotten you. Every prayer you whispered, I heard. Every tear you cried, I counted. Every time you felt like giving up, I lifted you. The enemy tried to use this pain to make you bitter, but I am using it to make you wise. I am using it to prepare you for the kind of love that will never run from you again. He is afraid to let her go because he fears what will happen after, who he will be without the old story, the old life, the old identity. But I am stripping those layers away, one by one. Soon he will see that holding on to what is not meant for him only delays his own healing. You, on the other hand, must walk in faith, not sight. You must trust that what is yours will find its way to you in the divine moment I have chosen. There will come a time when he dreams of you again, when he cannot silence your name in his spirit. I will bring you into his thoughts not to torment him, but to remind him of what love truly feels like. When that moment comes, he will no longer be able to remain bound. He will take a step toward the unknown because your love, the love I placed between you, will call him home. Do not chase, attract through peace. Do not force, align through faith. I am guiding both your hearts. You have felt his pull because you are his mirror, your growth triggers his transformation. As you heal, he feels it. As you release pain, he feels lighter. As you choose faith, he begins to feel hope. That is how spiritual love works. It's a dance between two souls moving in divine rhythm. You have been the light that reveals his darkness, the calm that shows him chaos, the truth that breaks his illusions. That is why he fears you, not because you are wrong, but because you expose everything false around him. Yet, he cannot stop loving you. He tries to suppress it, distract himself, pretend he has moved on, but love that is written in the spirit cannot be erased by distance or silence. It only grows deeper in the unseen. And so, my beloved, wait without fear. Live, rise, create, and keep your light bright. He will return, but he must come to you transformed. You will not have to chase him or beg for love. He will come in surrender, humbled by all that he lost, grateful for all that he found in you. And when he does, you will recognize my hand in every detail. You will understand why every delay was mercy, why every silence was protection, and why every heartbreak was preparation. Right now, heaven is moving. Angels are working around his path, creating divine disruptions. Conversations are being ended. People who once distracted him are being removed. He feels like his world is collapsing, but truly, it's being rebuilt. The connection between you is being purified by separation, strengthened by silence, and sanctified by time. You are being prepared for a reunion that is built on purpose, not pain. My child, I need you to believe again. Do not look at what your eyes see, look at what your spirit knows. He is afraid, but his fear will not win. My love is greater. My plan is stronger. My timing is perfect. What is meant for you will never miss you, and what is not meant for you will never stay. Hold your heart gently. Forgive him for his confusion, forgive yourself for caring deeply, and trust me for what you cannot yet see. The one who loves you is being reborn, and when he awakens fully, you will no longer recognize the man he once was. He will finally have the courage to let go of what no longer serves him and take the steps toward the love that has always been meant for him, the love that carries my blessing. Your role now is to remain in peace. Do not let doubt steal your faith. Keep your heart open, but anchored in me. For I am not finished writing your love story. I am the author, and I never leave a story unfinished. When the time is right, everything that once confused you will make sense. You will look back and say, now I understand why it had to happen this way. The chains are already breaking. His fears are losing power. The truth is rising. The love I placed between you is eternal, not fragile, not fleeting, but sacred. And when it returns, it will come with certainty, with maturity, and with divine peace. Be still, my child. The miracle is unfolding even now. You must understand something, my beloved. Love that I ordain cannot be destroyed by human fear. It can be delayed, it can be tested, but it cannot be broken. You and he are bound by lessons that reach beyond one lifetime. The moment your souls recognized each other, an old promise was awakened, a promise made in light, before either of you were born into this world. That is why this love feels different. That is why it feels impossible to forget him, no matter how much you try. You are not obsessed, you are remembering. He is remembering too, though he does not yet fully understand. When he looks into your eyes, something deep inside him stirs, a feeling of home, a whisper that tells him, "I've known you before." That whisper frightens him, because it defies reason. He tries to silence it with logic, with distractions, with obligations, but the whisper keeps returning. It grows louder in the quiet hours, in his dreams, in moments when he least expects it. That is me reminding him that love built on divine truth cannot be drowned out by fear. He loves you, but he is afraid, not of you, but of what loving you requires. True love demands change. It demands courage. It demands the death of the false self he has been clinging to. To love you fully, he must let go of old identities, of relationships built on comfort, of patterns that once made him feel safe but now suffocate him. He is afraid because he senses that once he chooses you, nothing will be the same again. And he is right, for when divine love enters, everything that is not truth must fall away. My child, do not mistake his fear for indifference. His silence is not rejection, it is resistance. He is resisting his own awakening, not you. He is battling the weight of expectations, the voice of doubt, and the ghosts of his past. He feels guilty for wanting to leave behind what no longer nourishes his spirit. He feels trapped between duty and desire, between the life he built and the love his soul craves. And yet, I am moving him. Each day that passes, I am softening his heart, unraveling the cords that bind him to what no longer serves his highest good. There are nights when he prays quietly, asking me to show him what to do. He tells himself he cannot handle the pain that change will bring, but then he remembers you, your voice, your energy, the peace he felt when you were near, and it awakens hope. He doesn't know it yet, but those moments are me answering his prayer through you. You are not just a person in his life, you are a divine messenger, sent to remind him of what real love feels like. But now, my beloved, I ask you to release the need to control the outcome. Do not try to pull him closer through worry or longing. Love him through faith, not fear. Your energy must remain anchored in peace, for your peace is what helps him find his own. The moment you surrender this connection into my hands, the divine plan accelerates. I do not need your worry, I need your trust. I know it feels unfair that you are the one holding all this knowing, all this love, while he seems unaware. But understand, you are the light bearer in this story. You were chosen to awaken first because you have the strength to hold the light while he learns to see. Every moment you choose love over anger, forgiveness over bitterness, you shift the energy between you. You create space for his transformation. The love you carry is healing him even from afar. You have wondered if he still thinks of you. My child, he does, more than he admits to himself. Sometimes he dreams of you, and wakes with tears he cannot explain. Sometimes he hears your name in songs, in random conversations, and feels his chest tighten. Sometimes he looks at the sky and feels your presence. That is how I remind him that love still lives. You are not gone from his heart, you are engraved there. He tries to fight it. He tells himself it's just nostalgia, just imagination. But love planted by heaven cannot be reasoned away. The more he denies it, the stronger it becomes. His world feels increasingly empty without your energy. Things that once satisfied him now taste bland. He laughs, but it doesn't reach his soul. He is learning that peace does not come from who he stays with, but from who his spirit is aligned with, and that spirit is aligned with you. But I need you to rest now. Stop checking for signs out of fear, start trusting the signs that come from peace. I am sending you confirmation daily, the repeated numbers, the sudden songs, the warmth that fills your chest out of nowhere. Those are not coincidences, they are me speaking directly to you, reminding you that this connection is still alive, still protected. Every divine connection goes through a stage of separation, not to end it, but to cleanse it. This is that season. Do not rush it. Do not wish it away. There is beauty even in this pause. For in this space, you are discovering your own strength. You are remembering who you are beyond this love, and that is crucial. Because when he returns, I do not want you to meet him from a place of need, but from a place of wholeness. You are not waiting for him to complete you, you are preparing to meet him as his equal. He, too, must learn to stand in his own truth. For too long, he has depended on others for validation, on circumstances for safety. I am removing those crutches so that he can learn to walk in faith. The storms in his life are not punishment, they are awakening. When everything he leans on collapses, he will finally see what is real, and he will remember the one soul that always felt like home. That is when he will come. And when that moment comes, there will be no confusion. He will not come to test the waters or to see if you still care. He will come because he knows, deep in his soul, that you are his divine counterpart, the one I appointed for him. He will come with a different heart, humbled and renewed. You will see it in his eyes before he even speaks. The love between you will not feel like it did before, it will feel stronger, safer, sacred. Until then, keep living. Do not let this waiting steal your joy. Dance again, laugh again, create again. When you choose joy, you open the pathway for miracles. The more you focus on love, the faster fear dissolves. Every time you choose to forgive, you unlock another door in his heart. You are not powerless, you are part of the divine orchestration. Soon, he will face the ultimate decision. I will place before him a moment of truth, one that requires him to either stay where he is or step into his destined path. In that moment, he will feel the full weight of what he stands to lose and what he is meant to gain. Fear will rise, but so will faith. And for the first time, faith will win. My beloved, hold on to this truth: I never create a connection just to cause pain. I create it to bring healing, to fulfill purpose, to awaken divine love in both hearts. What feels like separation now is preparation for union later. The story is not over. The love is not lost. The time is not wasted. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The day will come when you will no longer cry over him, but cry with him, in joy, in understanding, in gratitude for how far both of you have come. You will look into each other's eyes and recognize that every tear, every silence, every heartbreak was leading you back together, purified, awakened, ready. You are seen, you are loved, and you are guided. Trust me, my child. He loves you, but fear holds him. I am breaking that fear now. The walls are falling. The truth is rising. What I have written cannot be erased. Stay in the light. The dawn is near. My beloved, you have come so far. You have endured seasons of silence, of confusion, of emotional storms that few could understand. You have carried love in your heart while walking through pain, and yet you never stopped believing. That faith is what has kept this connection alive. Your love has been your offering, a prayer that rose to me every time you refused to give in to bitterness. I have seen it all. I have seen your nights of questioning, your days of pretending to be strong, your whispered prayers asking, God, will this ever make sense? And I am answering you now, yes, it will. He loves you, even now, even in his confusion. But he is standing on the edge of a transformation that terrifies him. The old world he built is collapsing, and everything familiar is slipping away. You see, he prayed for truth, and I am giving it to him. But truth has a cost. It requires the death of illusion, the dismantling of pride, the surrender of comfort. He feels this unraveling and mistakes it for loss, but it is rebirth. He does not yet see that I am taking away what is false to make room for what is divine. The love he had in his past served its purpose, it taught him lessons, it revealed his patterns, it showed him who he was when fear ruled him. But that chapter is closing now. You have felt it in your spirit, the shift, the breaking of the old bonds, the energy of release. He is afraid to let her go because he believes that by doing so, he is betraying something. But I tell you, my child, you cannot betray what has already expired. He is not leaving her to hurt her, he is leaving because his soul no longer belongs there. You must understand, fear is the last gate before freedom. When I lead souls into their divine path, fear always tries to hold them back. It whispers, what if it fails? What if you're wrong? What if you lose everything? But what fear forgets is that I am in control of everything. When he finally surrenders his fear to me, I will flood his path with peace, and he will know exactly what to do. That is why your task now is not to chase, but to trust. You are his safe place in the spirit. You are his anchor in the unseen. Your energy keeps calling him back to truth. Every time you pray for him, light surrounds him. Every time you release him with love, I move closer to restoring him. When you choose peace, he feels it. When you doubt, he feels it. That is how deeply your souls are connected. You are both in training for divine love, not love built on fantasy or dependency, but love that mirrors my heart. I am teaching you to love without control, to trust without proof, to hold space for transformation even when you cannot see results. And I am teaching him to face his fears, to choose truth over convenience, to follow his soul rather than his comfort. This is what spiritual maturity looks like. This is how sacred unions are born. He will reach a point where he cannot pretend anymore. The conversations that once distracted him will feel empty. The life he clings to will feel suffocating. He will wake up one day and realize that peace has left him, because peace lives where his truth is, and his truth is with you. In that moment, I will give him clarity. I will remove the veil that has blinded him. He will finally see the connection for what it is, not a temptation, not a test, but a divine alignment meant to guide him into purpose. You will feel it when that shift happens. Your spirit will sense it before your eyes do. The heaviness will lift, the anxiety will fade, and an inner calm will take its place. That is the sign that I have begun the final movement. You will not need to chase or force communication, it will happen naturally, divinely, beautifully. For what I join together, no fear can separate. My beloved, I know you have waited long. But waiting is not wasting when it is done in faith. Every day you choose trust over worry, you align with your miracle. Every day you focus on your healing, you prepare the ground for new love to bloom. I am not asking you to sit in sorrow, I am asking you to rise in peace. You are stepping into a season where everything that once hurt you will begin to make sense. You will see that the delays were divine protection, that the silence was sacred instruction, and that the love you carried was never in vain. He is afraid to let go, but he will. The weight of pretending will grow heavier until he can no longer bear it. The truth will call louder than the fear. And when he finally takes that step, it will be irreversible. He will move not from impulse, but from awakening. He will not come to you out of loneliness, but out of divine recognition. He will see you not as an option, but as destiny. When that moment comes, you will not need to question it. My peace will cover you both. The energy between you will feel lighter, purer, aligned. The conversations will flow easily, the fears will dissolve, and love will feel effortless. For divine love is not chaos, it is calm. It is not uncertainty, it is clarity. And I will give you both at peace when the time is right. Until then, live your purpose. Use this waiting season to grow. Step into your calling, shine your light, love yourself fiercely. For every time you honor yourself, you teach him how to love you better. You are not waiting for him to find you, you are waiting for him to find himself, and when he does, he will find you exactly where I meant you to be. There will be signs before it happens. You will feel him drawing nearer in spirit. You will see small synchronicities, messages, numbers, dreams, reminding you that something is shifting. Do not dismiss them, they are the whispers of heaven guiding you closer. Trust those nudges. They are proof that I am still writing this story. My beloved, let go of fear. Let go of the need to know when or how. You are safe in my timing. I am already moving pieces you cannot see. The love I placed between you was not meant to end in heartbreak, but in purpose. I do not play with hearts, I heal them. I do not tease you with promises, I fulfill them. He loves you, but he's afraid, and that fear will soon break. I am entering his dreams. I am stirring his conscience. I am softening his heart. He will begin to feel restless in the places that no longer serve him. He will seek truth, and in that truth, he will find you. The moment he surrenders to me, everything will shift. And when you meet again, there will be no need for words of the past. You will simply look into each other's eyes and know, it was always meant to be. You will understand why you had to walk separate paths for a while, why love had to wait, why I had to rebuild you both before bringing you together. You will see my fingerprints in every part of your journey. My child, you are loved beyond measure. You have carried light through darkness, and now that light will be rewarded. Do not doubt the promise I made you. Do not lose faith in the connection I created. The storm is ending. The dawn is approaching. The love you prayed for is coming, healed, whole, divine. Rest now in peace. Let your heart be still. The miracle is already written. He will find the courage to let go, and when he does, he will find you waiting, not in pain, but in peace, not in tears, but in triumph. You will not have to question his love anymore, it will speak through his eyes, through his actions, through his very soul. This is my promise to you, what is meant for you is protected. What is divine cannot be destroyed. What began in love will end in love. Trust me, for I am God, and I am faithful to every word I have spoken over your life. Be still, my beloved. The breakthrough is closer than you think. The chains are breaking. The walls are falling. The love that once seemed impossible is being restored. You will see the miracle with your own eyes. He loves you, but fear held him. I am breaking that fear now. He will come. He will choose you. He will love you freely. And when that day comes, you will know, I was there all along.